All right. Hopefully we're live. Oh, the camera is adjusted for Hannah's height, not mine. There we go. That's a little better. I it's been a day. Let's see. I need to send out our stuff. Um Back from Japan. That's been good. I think Hannah's a little jet lagged. I I think people post-Thanksgiving and everything, and covering for me for the past 2 weeks, need a little break. So my idea was just to do a little solo stream, do a little Donkey Kong. Hannah and I talked about her hopping on, um, but I think she's still feeling tired, needs a little bit of a rest, so it'll just be me today. We'll see if anyone else hops in. Do. Sorry, give me a quick second to do the socials. Let's see. Somewhere in here is probably past it. Hi, Hamster Zerg. No, really? All right. And hello, Finn and Poe. What am I looking for here? Ah, there we go. Let's see. Sorry, I know I'm like multitasking. Normally, this is stuff I get done before the stream. But let's see. What's been up? So Hannah and I and Tanner, who you all might have seen on the 24-hour live stream. We've been in Japan for the past like 10 days. We went to Kyoto, did a day trip to Nara and a separate day trip to Osaka, and then did a did a the last 4 days of the trip in Tokyo. It was my first time in Japan, and it was pretty great. Ate a ton of good food, saw a bunch of cool stuff. All right, done. All right, now let's get to playing. Hey, what's up?
Did you want your sushi or no? Because you just left.
We're live.
Okay. That doesn't answer my question.
Do you want to hop on or hold on? All right. It actually turns out Hannah is joining. Um, but let's hop into some Donkey Kong Bonanza. So, what have I been up to? Um, I think that I'm at a place where I have done everything that I could to collect bananas off screen and haven't really progressed the game further. I got to play a bunch of Donkey Kong Bonanza on the flight to Japan. And then on the trains, we did some longer train trips, the Shinkansens. Um, I um, we got to I played some Kirby Forgotten Lands because Anna had shared that on the 24-hour live stream. So I played that, and but most of Japan was I had plans to read 2 books, and we were just so busy in Japan doing stuff that I didn't get both of those done. I got one of them done, and then I didn't. There were some other games I want to check out. I just I was too busy having a good time. I didn't really have an opportunity to do non-touristy stuff. Hey Hannah.
Hey.
All right. Um it sounds like my echo is picking up through whatever your situation is.
Okay, I don't. Okay, I'll log off and then I can try to fix it and troubleshoot.
Do you have headphones on?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just talking too loud then. I can soften things. All right, so we had originally talked about um, we've gone back and forth today on what we were going to do for this stream. So I figure Hannah will join us for a little bit since she's free. We can talk about Japan, and then we can talk about it more on the Pokemon stream Thursday. Um, for now, hello Finn and Poe, hello Hamster Zerg. I know I tried to put, and I don't know if you want to go over it chronologically or talk highlights, but I try to keep all of my notes about Japan in that Discord channel thread if you want to run through while I'm figuring out what I'm doing in Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, I have it. I have it pulled up. So if we go, I guess, in chronological order, I recognize that before we headed out for Japan, I think a few days before we were headed out, I was getting very anxious about the trip. I think with packing and trying to determine what to take, and then leaving the pets for 10 days, it was a lot. But the flight was pretty nice. Cameron was able to get some sleep. I chose to stay up for 22 hours.
I don't know. Would you call it chose? I think it was just you weren't as comfortable as I'm very used to while I travel, I sleep. Let's do this. Yeah, the flight. So we went to Detroit, I think, right? And then from there we went to Japan. So it was a long ass flight. It was 12, 13 hours.
Yeah, it was a very long flight. And I think it didn't help. It didn't help that I think we left in the morning, right? So we left in the morning. We left Detroit for Tokyo at around, I think, 2 or 2:30 in the afternoon.
Oh shit.
So it was just everything was thrown off.
Yeah, any trip like that is gonna take. Oh shit. That's like there's a best way to adjust, but that's still not a smooth adjustment or anything. I think I tend to adjust pretty easily.
Well, I'm convinced your family is just full of,
Robot people.
yeah,
In inhumane robot people. Yeah, maybe to some
yeah.
extent.
Um, but yeah, once we got there, it was fine. Once I slept for a little bit longer, I was good and I think pretty well adjusted.
Yeah, that first night we flew into Tokyo. We got to come on. Fall. Yeah. Um we flew into Tokyo and we were staying at just a hotel for one night that was
Mm-hmm.
super close to the airport. So that was super handy. The first thing we ate was ramen, which I appreciated. I feel
Yep.
like there's a third banana in here, but I have no idea where it would be. There is a third banana in here. And I'll say, like, food-wise, I love... Hannah and I, we both love food. Um, I think that because I'm less familiar with Japanese food, this trip was a lot more special because I just got to try so many like things that I hadn't before. Whereas I think everywhere else we go, like I'm pretty familiar with Italian food and French food and like Peruvian food isn't like crazy different from other I see hidden guy other like Latin American foods, things like that. Um, so I did really really enjoy um, just the variety and everything we got to try. What I guess in terms of your preference between Kyoto and Tokyo, uh, did you have one before we left?
A preference?
Like, were you going in most excited for any one thing? Were you
Um,
hyped about something?
I think going in, I was hyped about Tokyo, right? I recognize uh, when we travel, I enjoy going to new places and I enjoy going out into the countryside, but I am a city girl at heart.
Yeah.
So I honestly like Kyoto was very beautiful. I'd love to see it again and go
It
back
is
to
funny to
Japan.
me that you're calling Kyoto the countryside. It is a major city.
I mean, I know it's a major city, but I didn't feel like we didn't really spend a ton of time in downtown Kyoto, right? We were in we stayed in an Airbnb, which was awesome in more of a suburban area, and then pretty much every day was taking a train to go see a temple, which was lovely
Yeah.
because the temples were really pretty, but I wouldn't call the temples downtown Kyoto. And
Yeah,
this is just it's not what I view as it's not what I am used to as a metro area.
yeah, that's fair. It's like Tokyo is basically New York slash London. Like it's a modern um, city with all the food and shopping that you would expect from it. Kyoto has all that stuff, but I think it's surrounded by a lot of cool historical stuff that
Yeah.
like the vibe is a little different. Hi, Devil Jojo. Oh shit.
But yeah, in Kyoto, we saw a lot of beautiful temples. It was hard to learn about them because a lot of the signage was only in Japanese, which, you know, makes sense. And we don't really know Japanese.
Yeah,
Um,
that was something that I found interesting, was stuff that I thought would be like very international in terms of like other places we've gone to. Oh, it looks like there's, for some reason. Ah, there we go. Alright, I don't know why that's happening, but chat wasn't working. Hi, Shanice! Yeah, we're talking about Japan now. Um, the like I was expecting a lot more. Maybe that's my bias. I was expecting a lot more signs in English.
Same, but that's, you know, I can also recognize that that was a bias for me. You tried, or we both tried teppanyaki when we were in Kyoto.
Yeah, teppanyaki was, so I guess we were traveling with our friends Tanner and Emily, who are lovely people, and I think in terms of our, I don't want to say fitness level because that's not the right word, level of activity and level of maybe our adventurousness, I think we vary a little bit. I think Tanner and I are the most go, 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 but you keep up with us pretty well. Like, you basically can keep up with us. Emily, I think, needed a little more rest here and there. And in terms of adventurous eating, I'd say you and I are the most adventurous. So because we were, I'm trying to think where we did the teppanyaki. Was that in Osaka?
It might have been, I don't remember.
But that was the Wagyu like steak restaurant, which was the sort
Yeah.
of thing where like I think Emily made a choice of like, oh, I want to, I'm hungry, I want to eat without like, and she didn't necessarily want to try all the, I don't want to say weirder foods because we didn't really have a ton of weird stuff, but
No.
she wasn't down with like the typical Japanese diet. The way you and I are because of how much we're down for fish and vegetables and stuff. Oh, okay, this is Polycog? Poppy Kong. She's cute. She turns invisible. Interesting.
But
But yeah,
I
go ahead.
also think, right, like you do a lot more research and kind of dig into where the locals eat
Yeah,
wherever we
that's what I
travel.
want in a trip for sure. Is
And
like, oh, I'm beating the shit out of this girl.
um,
And I think you do that too.
I try to. Um, but I do think it's right. I recognize it's probably easier when, I guess, in a bigger group of traveling, because I think sometimes it's also the same with your parents. Like, they would rather eat somewhere that they are, or have food that they're already familiar with. So, like, for example, when we travel with your parents, they're going to go in search of whatever Middle Eastern type food they can find, and if they can't, then they're going to make the same recipes they make at home.
Yes. They are not traveling to a place for a new food eating experience.
Yeah.
Which I think is different than they used to be. I think that might have been a thing as they've gotten older. Um, but yeah, for sure.
you and Tanner found a street festival.
Oh yeah. So this was like I think the first day, like we said, you and Emily really got hit by the jet lag.
Yeah.
Um, uh, so Tanner and I went exploring and wandering in the morning. And yeah, we went to a really ooh, okay, I see what I gotta do. Um, there was like this temple that's kind of on the way from us to the train station, kind of that road that we take. Um, and the day we happened to be there was like a really big festival that they were doing to celebrate. Can I break that? Yeah, there we go. So we just kind of stumbled upon this street festival by accident. It was a ton of fun. We had really good like fuck red bean infused pancakes. Just really good street food. And that's my favorite thing to do when I travel is like, oh, let's like discover something totally new and like very unfamiliar to me and just vibe with whatever's going on there. Um, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then, like you said, I think that second day you were a lot more active once you got some sleep in you. Devil Jojo, favorite thing you ate? Good question. I think, um, I think my favorite thing, um, oh, banana. All right, cool. We can we can do this. We're gonna come in here, and I think hopefully I can split channels. Ah, fuck, I didn't want to do that. Alright, so that's me trying to get some stuff over there. And then that separately I want to dig down to get to wherever this fossil was. Ah. Come on.
Sorry, I had to step away. I'm back.
Yeah, so Devil Jojo was asking favorite thing we ate during the trip.
I think for me, it's gonna be a toss up between all of the lean tuna sushi that I ate. I think it's called maguro in Japanese.
Yeah, Hannah did how you enjoyed a lot of sushi.
And the udon place that you found for us in Osaka. The udon that I ate there was delicious.
Yeah, so that was the funny thing about the trip. If I'm thinking about it like conceptually, Hannah and I did a lot of exploring and finding places to eat. So we started out eating the same stuff with Tanner and Emily, but oh fuck. We quickly started, basically after the teppanyaki place that you mentioned, like after that, we were like, yeah, we want to go eat on our own, I think, so that we could be a little more adventurous and enjoy some more varieties of stuff. Um, ooh, can I punch up here?
What was your favorite thing that you think you ate?
It's tough. I really liked the omakase restaurant. We went to a Michelin star omakase restaurant, which I thought was a really wonderful, fantastic experience. Um, how do I get over there? But you know what? I'll do it after I do this. The udon was really good. There was this little temple that I forget how we got there. Oh, when we went to Tofukuji temple, there was this little grandma running a restaurant next to it, and that was really good. It's tough for me to pick a thing. I had really good ramen. I had really good udon. We had really good soba. The
Yeah,
omakase was like
soba
just
was good.
a big variety of seafood that was really delicious. Um, we the bento boxes, like I had so many things and all of them were pretty tasty. I don't it's hard for me to pick just one.
Okay. Can I vent for a hot second? I love your parents. I love your family. Like,
What are they
your
doing?
dad spammed the hell out of us when they were in Uzbekistan for a goddamn month with all of their photos. We send them all these great photos from Japan. They don't really say anything, and now they're blowing up the family chat once again about the grandkids, which
My
it's fine. I get it, but like you're already in fucking Denver, so I don't understand why you're texting each other about the grandkids when you're all in the same goddamn location.
they're probably that's very true, Hannah. They're probably sitting next to each other. Um uh yeah, I don't know that one either. um we've talked about this before on stream. My dad has a habit, I think, of when he's bored, he just starts like he treats texts like it's, I don't know, Facebook. He abuses the text chain 100%. Hey, Jeremy Rowan. Um, oh, sweet! It's your first trip to overseas. Okay, Tokyo, Osaka, and Fukuoka. So we didn't go to Fukuoka. We went to Kyoto for 6 days. During that time, we went to Nara and Osaka, which were awesome. Osaka Castle, you're gonna love. It's a cool museum. It's a really lovely park around the castle. Um, and then in Osaka that's where Den Town is, right? Um, which is like the Vegas resort of Japan. It was a miserable experience. I
It's like Times Square on steroids.
Yeah, it like, and I say miserable and I laugh. I don't mean I didn't have a good time. I did. It's just my personality. Like it's too much lights and too much noise, and I like appreciated seeing it, but it was also like what I imagine my personal hell would be. Um, and I like a noisy city. I just oh, well, what's happening here? Um, it there's limits to that sort of thing. Jeremy wrote, what brings you to Japan? I'm curious. What am I doing? I'm talking to you. Build a getaway, sure. Let's see. So yeah, Kyoto had so much history that it's the big difference between the two cities is that um, Tokyo got leveled in World War II. It got firebombed to hell. So like, not much in Tokyo is still standing that is more than what 40 years old. Um, oh, interesting. Fuck. Fuck. There were... Oh, shit. Okay, okay. I gotta go. Woo! Nope. That's my death. Oh, did this just bring me back to the start? Alright, I'm an idiot. Fair. I'm trying to think, like... Like I said, there were a lot of cool temples, and like you said, my favorite was Tofukuji, which I don't think you like saw proper, but it's a spot that is known for the temple's beautiful. It's Buddhist. It's got a wonderful garden, a lot of history, but also during the changing colors of the leaves in fall. It's got Japanese maples, which are very, very vibrant, beautiful. Fuck. All right. Just incredible. Like that, it was super packed, and we attempted to go on one day, and I know Hannah, you got a little overwhelmed.
Well, because the day
crowd.
we went, we didn't realize it was a holiday for Japan.
Yeah, the Labor Thanksgiving
Day.
Yeah.
So everyone was out.
Yeah, it was. And but there was also like a Buddhist parade, and like to me there was a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, as a consequence, it was packed. Okay, so there's a bunch of gems dropping there. So far, you okay?
Yeah.
I just need to not outrun this thing. Awesome. But yeah, we did some mountain hiking. I was gonna say mountain climbing, but that's not the right word. We went. We later went back to, or I went back to Inari Temple, which has a really cool mountain. Oh shit. That was really, really awesome. You climbed, I'm trying to remember which temple it was. You climbed a hill. Oh, that was in Nara.
Yeah.
I guess that's the thing. So like Kyoto was really cool. We did a day trip to Nara. Hannah got to feed the sacred deer. I think I put a video on the Discord if people want to check out. If you're 18, you can check out the Discord. But Hannah got really up close and personal with the deer of Nara. How was, for you, that was one of the experiences that you were really looking forward to, I think, right?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I still had fun. Did
it measure up to what you thought it would be in your mind?
No, not at all.
What were you hoping it would be?
I thought it was going to be like this peaceful little thing, right? The deer would be calm and skittish, and they were just aggressive. They knew that everyone feeds them, so as soon as you came in any food, they were all over you. Literally.
Yeah, Hannah got like ganged up by them.
There were like 8 deer that immediately surrounded me. and one snuck up behind me and bopped me in the thigh to get my attention.
And two of them fought each other.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's where that bruise came from.
But that's like on the inside of your thigh, isn't it?
Yeah, but if he bopped me from behind, I think that's where he got me.
Oh, okay. Oh, DK, are you awake? They have really, I love Pauline's little like asides to Donkey Kong when they go to bed. Cheryl, hi. Yeah, we're talking about the trip. Yes, so Hannah got ganged up on by Nara deer. It was pretty intense. Um, I think that everything in Japan is kind of gonna be like that. Just because like how dense the areas we're going to are like super dense areas. Um, it like Fukuji was crazy busy. Um, Nara was
Nara was also pretty busy, but
yeah.
once we got away from the crowds, we were fine.
That was the big thing. There's a lot of people I think that were there to do their Instagram pictures, and like
Yeah.
they hop off the train, they take some pictures for social media, and then they leave. And all you have to do to avoid the crowd is, all right, what do we got going on here? Just go like a little further out of the way. But Nara Temple was really nice. Um, ah. Ooh. The, fuck. Sorry, I'm fighting a boss right now. I gotta just, like, make him run over the snow, it looks like. Simple enough.
We did also check out Nintendo World.
Yes.
While we
So
were
that
there.
was in Osaka.
Yep. That was a lot of fun.
It was a ton of fun. I have gone on the record that I'm not a huge theme park person. I can get overwhelmed at theme parks. But Universal Studios was pretty solid, and Nintendo World was a really incredible experience. I think they just did a really good job of balancing, like, it was kind of like Legoland where there were rides, but there was also a bunch of activities to do, and for Nintendo that meant like, oh, there's these sorts of like play pattern, little interactive like fight Bowser Jr. or defeat a Goomba or something. There were so many animatronics. That was really, really cool to see.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Nintendo World. We bought that's where I think that's when we started shopping. Like Hannah and I are not we're generally not like huge souvenir people. But Nintendo World broke the seal. And then we kind of went nuts after that. I have a bunch of amiibo now. So I've got let's see. I got the Donkey Kong amiibo for this game. I got the Metroid Prime 4 amiibo. I got the Kirby. I bought a bunch of stuff just because it was a lot cheaper in Japan. Not just like not having to worry about import fees, but also just the yen to the dollar ratio was super helpful. Um, it yeah, it Hannah bought a bunch of plushes, some
Yeah.
very very cute plushes. Um, yeah, it was a really really the Nintendo World was very easy to like get swept up in that hype, I think.
Yeah, they knew who to cater to, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I was very proud of Cameron for riding on a few roller coasters in Nintendo World. He's not a
Yeah.
roller coaster guy.
Similarly, the roller coasters were like not too crazy, I felt. Um, More manageable in terms of um, intensity, not like loops or anything. Um, yeah, what were the rides we did in Universal Studios?
When we first got there, we were trying to kill time, so we did a like blasting ride from
Oh
Despicable
yeah,
Me.
yeah.
So it was like you were attending Villain Con and you got to go on a moving walkway and a toy gun essentially. And it was, I mean, it was chaotic, but it was just, you were just shooting different screens all over the place.
Yeah.
Um, that was a lot of fun. We did the Donkey Kong ride, which was the Donkey Kong mine cart, which is a roller coaster. And that was, I love that one. That was probably my favorite ride that we did. There was Mario Kart Koopa Challenge, which was enjoyable, but I think it still needs a little bit of tweaking. Um,
Yeah, that one was like a weird, cool VR thing.
yeah, like you're in a cart, you get a Mario hat, you get goggles, and essentially the goggles are the VR situation. So you're watching a screen in front of you and trying to drive the car and hitting items um, by looking at them. I feel like it probably could have just been either its own kind of roller coaster type ride without the VR, or um, I guess like a Soarin' ride type situation, or like the Avatar ride in Disney.
Yeah, the VR, maybe if the headsets were bigger, it just had like everyone kind of popped in and out a lot of
Yeah.
the vision. And
So yeah, I mean, like it had its moments. It was still a ton of fun, but I think that ride needs a little more tweaking.
for sure.
Um, then we also went on the Jurassic Park ride, which I enjoyed, but I'd be curious how the Japan one is different or similar from possibly the one in Florida. Um,
I would assume it's basically the same thing. The only difference is ours like was for a Japanese audience. So we didn't really know the storyline of our ride, right?
no, I thought it would be a little longer also. And I will say the big hill leading up to the drop, that T Rex I think was on some sort of delay because I could see it and it was just sleeping for a while until we hit the mark or whatever for it to turn on.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. That might, I mean, but that might just be a like a technical issue. I don't know that that was like a delay on purpose.
No, I don't think it was on purpose. I do think it was probably some sort of technical issue.
But yeah, that ride was pretty fun. But to me, the Nintendo rides were, and we didn't get to do all of them. I
No.
think, like you might have gotten peer pressured a little bit to leave the Nintendo area earlier than you wanted to, if that's fair.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I probably could have just easily stayed in Nintendo and been okay waiting in line for food or anything else. Like I would have waited in line and gone on all of those rides
y-
again.
yeah,
Um,
I should
and just
have
ended. You're
let
fine.
you do
I
that.
probably could have just should have just ended the day at Nintendo because I felt like by the time when we left and then we got off the Jurassic Park ride, um, we did kind of split off. So Tanner and Emily went back to the Airbnb, had dinner. We were going to stay later because the park didn't close until 8. But I think certain rides started to close earlier than that or were becoming very limited. Um, so it just suddenly became, I think, like once 6:30, 7 o'clock hit, it was like, unless you were already in line for a ride, you weren't getting on any sort of ride.
Yeah, or if you didn't have a pass,
If you
so
didn't have a certain pass, yeah.
which I still think like we had a great time at the park.
No, we did. I
But
had a ton
it
of
would
fun.
have been, yeah, it would have been nice to do more stuff. Um, but yeah, again, we did a bunch of shopping. NoobTube, oh, like I know there is a can't get to that side. Okay, so I can't cross here. Okay, I see. I can't cross here until I clear the voided terrain, and to do that, I need to go back to the other level I didn't pick. Got it. All right, we're going back up. It's funny. I mean, it's a branching path system, but the game, like, it's not making a ton of use out of that. I have to do both paths anyway, so it might as well have been linear. But I guess we have to kind of like pretend a little bit that it wasn't that way. Um, at Nintendo World, Hannah got Yoshi socks. I got a Luigi hat. We bought some cookies that are, I love them. They're red bean paste cookies. They're not so much your thing, Hannah.
No, I just don't care for red bean paste.
Oh,
It's
it's
not my
so
thing.
good. It's so good. Um, and we let's see, what else did we get? Um,
You got a shit ton of Yoshis.
that wasn't at Nintendo. I guess that's the other thing. So we went to Nintendo World. Our trip was ended up being very Nintendo themed. We went to Nintendo World in Universal Studios Japan, but we also went to Nintendo World in Tokyo, the store, or Nintendo, whatever you call it, the Nintendo store. We went to like the Pokemon Center in Shibuya and the Pokemon Center in um, uh, Tokyo. We did a bunch of, if you're on the Discord, I think I shared pictures. We bought a bunch of Pokemon plushes, a bunch of uh, Nintendo plushes. Ostensibly, some of those are for my nephews, but yeah, we did go a little nuts in terms of that. We did while we were in Kyoto. So we ate at this omakase restaurant, which was really, I loved it. Um, I think maybe for Western audiences, we associate Japan with like sushi and ramen. And I recognize like that's not how people eat. Um, hey, Lego Jalen. Yeah, it is my first time playing. Um, I played a little bit of the game and then I took a break while Han and I were traveling through Japan. So I'm coming back to it. Um, the like I knew that there was a bunch of food that I just didn't know about from Japan because in fucking Cincinnati, Ohio, we don't have a ton of like Japanese restaurants. We have some good ones. Um but my only omakase experience until then had been sushi, like an omakase sushi experience, which was really good. I mean, Han and I loved. The name of it is fuck. Is it just called omakase?
No,
The
it's called
restaurant
Roju. Roji.
Roji. Um, but like I loved doing grilled fish for breakfast. I loved eating mackerel. We don't get a ton of mackerel in the States. If we're doing fish, it's almost always salmon, maybe tuna. Um, and I should say the States in Cincinnati grocery stores. I'm sure other places probably are different. Um, but in Cincinnati, our options are a little more limited. Um, but yeah, so this was a Michelin star restaurant. But because of the conversion rate between Japan and the States, it was only like $300 a person, which was very good price compared to um, like where Hannah and I have eaten in like Spain and London and stuff, which I did. I don't think we can make it work, but I was curious. I'm close to my next level of like frequent flyer status, Hannah. Um,
Yeah.
so I was looking at, okay, what if we popped over to London for like a couple days to go see Totoro? Um,
Mm.
which I would like to, but it would have to be like during Christmas, and I don't know if you want to do that.
I think that's going to be too intense.
Yeah,
If
that's what I
we
figured.
try to if we try to plan it in April
Yeah,
for a
yeah, it's
weekend, we
just it
might
needs
be
to be
able.
like this year for the frequent flyer stuff.
Oh, then just kidding. I'm
But
sorry.
we can still do it in next year for sure.
We can. I mean, we could just go to London for shits and giggles, and then still plan to go. Like what I was trying to say is, if we go in April, right now, then maybe next year, then we might be able to squeeze in both Totoro and Paddington.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But
Um, but yeah, the omakase it was seafood, but it wasn't all sushi. It was
yeah,
the first thing we ate was a really lovely grilled barracuda, like served in broth. We had what did we learn about cod melt?
cod milk. Yeah, which we discovered we liked. It was delicious, but now that we know what it is, it's probably not something that we will order ourselves. I think I would only eat it again if it was put in front of me by a chef and they just tell me this is cod. They don't even need to say milk, just say this is cod and leave it at that.
For I guess for context, cod melt is cod, the semen sacs of cod, right?
Yeah.
Um, oh, ostrich. What are you doing? Beware the dreadful thorns. All right, fair enough. I will beware them. A word to the wise, dear guest. The seed has mysterious powers. When it strikes a tree, a branch will grow from the very spot it touches. All right, cool. So it looks like I can hit this target. Oh, and it turns into a bridge. Neat. All right, so what if I throw this at the thorns? Okay, so I can just throw things at the thorns.
God damn it, box lunch.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting ideas for budgeting Christmas gifts, and there's a website I'm on that I'm trying to like add something to a wish list, but it keeps glitching out because it's Cyber Monday, and so probably everyone is shopping.
Gotcha. What's box lunch?
It's a
Like a Blue Apron style?
no, it's a online clothing store,
Oh.
but they specialize in like Nintendo and Studio Ghibli and a
Cute.
few, I don't want to say lesser known Disney movies, but Disney movies that are not necessarily in the like main thing. So I'm trying to sign in. That's fine.
Oh, can I not beat it up? Alright. That was one thing that surprised you with how much, like, how commercialized, like, anime and stuff is in Japan. There wasn't as much Studio Ghibli stuff. In fact, like, Hannah didn't find a dedicated Studio Ghibli, like, merch store until our last day in Tokyo, I think. Like, the last day of the trip. And you were looking for one. Like, we went to Shibuya in Tokyo. We were in Shibuya. We were in Asakusa. We went to Akihabara, looking for like gifts and stuff. And yeah, pig fossil. Oh, a pig trapped in amber. Is that what that is? That's fucked up.
Yeah, we just didn't. We didn't see. Yeah, we didn't really see much, and even then, it was by accident that we stumbled upon it. Because again, it wasn't something that I discovered and went looking for. It was just something I was keeping an eye out. And then, yeah, on our last day in the train station of all places, we found a dedicated Ghibli store.
What else? Oh, we went to a cat cafe.
Hold on.
If you're working on stuff, do you want to hop off?
No, it keeps it's doing the cutting in and out thing again, and I'm not sure why. I feel like it's been doing it more since reconnecting the computer from the Extra Life 24-hour live stream.
We can take a look at that.
But I will probably hop off here shortly because it's almost 6:30, or it is 6:30, and everyone's bugging me for
Dinner?
For dinner.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. And we'll talk more Japan on Thursday. I'll be in charge of the topics so I can run through them pretty quickly.
You're fine. I can be better about running through them quickly on Thursday.
You are A-okay. We do have, I guess, before Hannah hops off, we do have a fun stream planned. We'll be doing more Pokemon Legends. We'll be sharing a bunch of our Pokemon plushes, and we have a giveaway code for a special exclusive Pokemon that I think is exclusive to Japan Pokemon centers right now. So we'll be doing that all on Thursday. I'm trying to throw this. Sure, why not? Interesting.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing. Just box lunch needs to get its shit together. It's fine. I'm figured it out. We're good.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, Hannah, and we'll catch you on Thursday.
Alrighty. Have fun.
Ah, fuck me. Oh, acid. Yeah, that's no bueno, dude. Ah, nope. All right, doesn't work there. Has to be a tree. Good to know. What do I want to get? Yeah, let's do that. Spin Slam feels good down here. Fuck. Alright, I'm just hurting myself. Surrounded by grass so tall that tickles when you walk through it. In the distance, you can see a large nest sheltering its eggs. Interesting. Can we see a large nest? I guess that is an egg. I should change my clothes for the vibe. Alright. Let's see, what else is up? There we go. I don't love these colors. You know what? Let's change our clothes. All right. Let's go back to all natural. We don't need hot pink britches anymore. Swim speed. Let's see what you got. Alright, I got a couple fossils. I got like gophers and pigs? What? Alright, we'll take a look. Damage from poison water. That does seem good. I don't love this outfit. It's very ostrich inspired. Oh, that could be good though. I don't need, like, I think I've got so much banana energy. Britches. Like my little suspenders. That's pretty cute. I guess here? Alright. Didn't really do much good. What about here? Nope. Alright. What about... this little beaver. Beaver and a pig, it feels like. Oh, poison. I just want to pick you up. God. Alright, that works. Fuck you, dude. Whoa, poison. Where are we going with this? I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do, but I'll figure it out. What do we got? All right, checking in the hotel. Good news, you're almost there. Stupid. Stay focused on the. All right. Gotcha. Whew. I am a little tired. Maybe a wee bit jet lagged. All right. Well, okay, so I can't pull that seed because if I pull that seed, that destroys this bridge. Right, I can grab this and chuck it here. Ah, there's a seed. Nice. Build me a house. Architectone. Museum? Eggshell Hotel. Okay. Alright, where is... Can't touch that. That's no bueno. Alright. Alright, but where is your... Oh, it's in up top. Alright. So I just need to... I'm gonna grab... Nope. Grab you. Hopefully your food. Yes. And food. Alright, that's fine. Grab you. I'm gonna throw you high. Nope. What about on thorns? Alright. Tricky, tricky. I guess I don't need to... I don't think that's, like, critical path at the moment. Alright, fair enough. Actually, don't want to kill those guys because I want to get rid of these things. There we go. Alright. Give me another one. Give me one more. Sweet. Dunsies. Done. Cool. Ah, boo. Alright. I do want to hit that box, though. Alright. Helpful? Let's do it. Through the window! Oh, hey! Okay, new elder. Ugh, I do not like... I mean, they do look elder, but... Ugh. Banana feathers are a little odd, I think. Always be doing bananas. Oh! Bring ancient record. Alright, it's 2 pieces. Got it. Let's do it. Let's ostrich F5. Egg and blood are retrieved by the pool. Got it. What else? And then above. Alright. Below and above. Right. Do I want to keep going down? Garden, okay. Okay, interesting. Ah, okay, okay. Well, that's interesting. I don't know what that means. Fuck. Alright. They can go pretty far. Nope. Alright, alright. Fair. Alright, we're above the vines. Oh wait, I need to do this. Alright, get out of here. Just smash some stuff so we can get. Give me some life. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's figure out this fucking pool. Do I stay in my big mode? No, okay. That's fine. Oh my god. That's cute. I do like that the rock tones. All right, so I need to find a seed. Fuck. Ah. Easy enough. We got ostrich powers. Sweet. Oh. Did I destroy it? New Bonanza time. Just place it. What the hell? There we go. All right, let's do this. Sorry, I'm just off my game today. I think the jet lag is probably hitting me. All right. We are in ostrich mode. Okay. Ah, there we go. We really are an abomination on this one. Like, Kong Bonanza was one thing. Zebra a little less so. Alright, that feels like a very good upgradable form. Getting a little more flight. Ugh. Wrinkly old ostrich. Alright, we're gonna go beat Void Kong and Grumpy Kong. Well, let's do this. Oh, that's all it was? Alright. Alright. Ah, okay. Little flight challenge. Quite terrified of heights. I mean, ostriches don't fly, right? Like, I assume they don't fly at all. Like, I know chickens can, like, hover a little bit. But I definitely assume that ostriches are incapable of flight. Ugh, yeah, I really... Something about, like, the big, beefy body and that long neck just does not sit right with me. Three plants. Alright, smash the poison plants. Easy enough. Let's do this. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, melon? What'd you got to say? Yep, yep. Well, I think I can fix that, can't I? Yeah! Ugh! Oh, okay, okay. Handy. Little banana action. Always be bananing. ABB. Whoa. Oh, can I? Okay, I can't. Hotel's Handbook. Bouncing and jumping. Rubbery Roost is quite popular, but also quite perplexing. Complain that tries that might they kind of extra high jumps. Simply reassure them the extra high jump is, but all they need to do is dive punch. Alright. What is rubber? Is this rubber? Oh. Interesting. Not that. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Oh, my combo's a little different. Okay. Get rid of all that shit. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Alright, that's 2 plants. A little town area, okay. The hotel annex. Yep. Alright. Oh, banana. Ostrich banana skills now available. Alright, so I got 2 more forms I guess I need to learn. Glide. Glide through the air by continuing to hold. Oh, that does seem good. Better flutter. Ooh. Alright. These are all good skills, it feels like. I guess first we're going to grab that. And then we're going to grab that. Alright. And 20 more bananas is not that hard, I think, with what I've done so far. Ooh. Alright. Where's this going? Yeah, blow it up. Oh, it's just ruins. I don't care about that right now. There's one more plant that I need to kill, isn't there? Oh. Alright, I see it. I sees it. Oh, that's such a big difference. Oh my god, that makes it fucking easy. Nice. Alright. What are we doing in terms of... Freezer layer. So yeah, it's all fine. That's all fine. All right. It feels like they kind of ran out of fossil ideas here, doesn't it? It's like beaver and a pig. All right. I mean, it's our buddies too. Like, that's our pig friend. Who's super fucking dead. Oh. Oh, okay. That hurts me. And then use this to kill that guy. Goddamn. Alright. Wait, he did what? They surprised us, the full staff, extend our thanks, proper send-off, extra us all to the sinkhole. There we go. Get in there. That's not good. Very, Swamp Temple Majora's Mask vibes. Ugh. Abracadabra. Alright. Ah, alright. Alright. Interesting. Oh shit. I do get to bypass a lot of this. Alright. We're figuring stuff out. Oh, alright. That might be my first... No, it's not my first death in the game, but... Alright. Smash that. Oh, I still haven't, like, figured out what this amiibo actually does. Alright. So you're gonna shoot out stuff. I'm gonna avoid it. I can come in here, punch the crap out of you. Do a little pruning. Alright. Shoot. Zig and zag. Alright. And that beat you up again. Alright, last one. Alright. Can we do one of these? Oh. Bypass you entirely. You thought you were tricky. Thought you were tricky. Pretty easy. Right, there's our tone. Let's see. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Alright. Anything I want to buy? Not really. So that means we're back at the junction. If I go. There wasn't any, I guess Void Kong and Grumpy Kong left already, so we'll run into them maybe now? The junction. Five bananas. Guess bombing would be nice. And I'm gonna hold on to the points. I don't need anything right now. Another save spot. Yeah, I know the deal. Sweet. Yeah, I'm not doing hot, but that's okay. There's a spot to rest up ahead. Verse 13. Someone carved a chunk out of the sea of clouds. We have come to the next sinkhole. Pretend we're... Alright. That's funny. Oh, there's some hidden stuff here. There's some bananas I can get later. Actually, that's like I was just thinking about that. Like those fractions that are stuck in there, like that's gotta be awful. It's kind of cool that the game acknowledges that at least. What yeah, let's do it. Cute. Alright. What you got, dickhead? Alright. Oh my god, are you just gonna talk to me? That thing is a machine that's capable of digging deep in the underground world. But Polly, darling, you should know that we took you for a droid, and after we kidnapped you, of course, right now, it couldn't dig its way through a toddler sandbox out of fuel. Cute. Alright. I can feel myself fall. Oh. Alright. We're gonna do one of these because we gotta be fast. Yeah, I can feel myself falling asleep, so I am gonna call this a stream here. It's been about 2 hours, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Have a good night, everybody.